Welcome back again. This is the second part of the video. In this part of the video, I'll be showing you how you can couple your cap completely, the filler completely. So you can see I have weaved the top of the filler because it has been kind of, you see, airy. Yeah, it's been removing those thread. Everything has been, removing, so I had to weave it. So now you can see I'm top stitching the filler at the edge of the head. That's what's it called, that is the part you are going to put on your head. So the base of the filler is where, or it is what I'm top stitching, so you can see clearly. So I said in the previous video that we can't top stitch without turning it over, so we flipped it over and I'm top stitching it now. So just take your time and watch the video. It is pretty comprehensive, you can see. Yes, I'm done top stitching. So I'll cut off the thread. So after that, I'm going to open it. I'll turn it to the wrong side of the cap. It doesn't have a wrong side actually, but to the facing side. So that's it. So after turning it over, I'm just going to sew that other part. So this part, can you see? Because I don't want the cap or the facing to overlap, or should be rumples everywhere. So I'm just going to close it up there as well. You just follow the video. Like I said earlier, it's pretty comprehensive. Yeah, I'm about done locking the facing to the cap. You can see I have 7 inches. In my previous video, I said the reason why I'm cutting at 9, I slanted by 3 and I cut at 9. The reason why I cut at 9 is that the original length is 7 plus 2 inches for folding and joining allowance. So after finishing everything, you have 7 left. That's the reason why you have 7. So if you are going for an higher cap, you should always add 2 to it. So if you want your final length to be around 8 or 9, you should know that you are going to add 2 you are going to add 2 to the original length. So let's join the top of the cap together. So this is it. The reason why I'm joining is that this particular one piece of this cannot give me the full length, and I don't really have much fabric, so that's the reason why I'm joining. So I'm just trying to place it upon this so that I can have a perfect or almost round shape of the top of the cap. So this is it. I'm done cutting. So I'm just going to join the facing to the top of the cap. So that's the top of the cap. So I'm going to join it like this, and then I'm going to take the body of the cap. So we are about joining those two things together to have the Owambe filler. So this is it. We are just going to divide this cap into 4 places. So you might decide to fold your own. You might fold it into 4 places, then you mark out 4 lines. So I have the center there, and also, and you can see I have 4. So the other side too, because that's where I joined it, the joining. So that's another point again. That's another point too. So making 4. So now I'm just going to spread the cap open, and I'm going to mark 4 points. You can see you're going to mark it like this. You have marked it before, so you are going to mark it. So make sure the cap is well opened before you mark. So mark it that way, and then you start sewing. So I'm going to start from where I joined the cap, the joining. I'm going to start from there. So like that. So you can see where I chalked. So you're going to continue like this. You start from there, then you continue that way down to this point. You can see we are going to, this is the second point now. So make sure you spread it, you drag it to get a perfect or almost round shape. So you can see, look at that, you can see the points, those 2 points or line. Just make sure they're in line before you sew across. Because if you don't do it that way, you would end up having excess. So just make sure you spread it, you do it that way. You can see I have another one there. This is the 3rd point now. So to balance it, I'm just going to drag it. You can see I'm just going to I want to get the other side, whether I want to get it if I'm still in the right path. So doing that way, then drag it this way. You can see. So make sure you get this thing right. You can see the right side of this cap is facing the right side. Don't make mistake doing this. The right side is facing the right side, the wrong side is facing the wrong side. If you do any mistake getting this and doing this, you may ruin everything, because this kind of cap, you must not lose it after sewing this thing. Once you lose it, everything will be ruined. The cap, everything will be ruined. So just make sure you watch the video about 2 to 3 times before you lay your hand upon any cap. So that's it. So I'm joining the wrong side to the wrong side. So this is the second time I'm running through those lines again. So if you are using an industrial machine, you can lock the stitches, and then you might not need to go about 2 to 3 times again. So this is the second time I'm sewing this. So once I get to the point I started, I'm going to stop there. So I'm there already. You can see. So we have something like this. Turn it over. You can see the wrong side is facing the wrong side. Then you can see the right side outside. So you have something like this. So let us press it. I'm going to use the iron on it to have something, so you can see. Wow, this thing is making sense. Wow. Okay, can see. Like that, pretty easy, right? So you just follow the video, watch the video about 2 to 3 times. It is easy, it is very easy. It is very, very easy. And if you do not get it, or you want me to explain better, you can drop a message in the comment section. So once I see it, I'm going to respond to it. So that's it. You can see, very neat. You can see. So maybe let me test it. I'm going to test the cap. You're going to see how it looks on me. So let me test the cap. You can see. Wow, this is amazing. Wonderful. How do I look like? It's beautiful. So you can see. So let me show you. I'm going to show you the clothes, the outfit is going with the wear. Look at this, that's the top. So you can check my previous video. I've done videos on how to cut something like this. You can see I've done a lot of videos on how to get something like this. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that you can get something like this when I drop one.